of erasure, the fate of echo. But we bring October with us, to feel around in that space where I used to be, held in that firm, tender way I needed. And now, broken strings of years later, I return to that mental grove for the 1000th time, wondering if the hand is still living invisibly. Remember a diner day? Lost in the tactile shapes of each other's idiosyncrasies. Christmas song delight of the local personality. Warm each other up from the cold expanse of space. But we both know it's really all out there, don't we? Aren't we both en route to remembering? Or are we just playing at it in the shallows on a date with death, eating disgust over an appetizer of shifting sands? That was the 3rd or 4th time I'd kicked it with him in 3 years, old Hades. You know, it just terrifies me. I don't think you could ever love me the way I love you. I love being scared of the moon with you more than I love being scared of my own shadow, alone in the middle of my birthday party. The key. How can understanding understand itself? The inner knows, the outer is buried in ignorance. I am your dreams and I try to send letters. My first language is symbol. I don't speak non-secret. Back in the unfailing blackout drunk days, under the finessence, a thought would cohere. A who knows how long rooted seed would finally sprout. Those synapses would cross and spark just so. The fate will show. And a new idea would come into being. An innocuous bite-sized revelation, and the next day, having plain forgotten the entire night, the same thought would again come into being. Just as before. People would say, "You said that already." You know it would have been born one way or the other. It was bound to make it through that fatty wall. Up from the depths of Pandora's box and out my mouth. Is that karma? The inevitability of what is meant to bubble up? Or is it something more fixed? It's more than individuality that is crushed beneath fatalism. It's every presumption of the typical value of living. The notion of freedom. Well, there is a choice. Willingly follow or be dragged, kicking and screaming, dissociating, depressing, panicking, raging. Sorry to scare you. I don't claim to understand that someone wrote it all down beforehand. But you've got to admit, we don't have control over what bubbles up. If you really think about it, we don't really have that much control over ourselves. I mean, we can try, but I guess what I'm trying to say is we don't have control over what we don't yet have control over. It's irrefutable, that iron chain of cause and effect. I'm not advocating, but it's a bloody race against yourself. To outrun your own desire for blindness,